We're in Ecton Mine in Derbyshire, and this is quite an unusual mine for Derbyshire because it's a copper mine. And so we can see up here the greens and the blues of secondary copper mineralisation, but actually what they're mining mainly is primary copper, so chalcopyrite. And this is the only chalcopyrite mine in the Peak District. Pretty much everything else was lead mining. And so the sources of the fluids must be very different, and in fact the style of mineralisation is really very, very different here. So if we look in the sidewall over here, what we have is a lot of really shattered breccias, and all the way through here and down in the back there you can see very, very broken up material. So these are breccias, with between the breccias the mineralisation is calcite, and it would have been calcite copper mineralisation that they were mining. And again, this is really very, very unusual. Normally copper is a high temperature, chalcopyrite is a high temperature crystallising mineral from the fluids, and calcite is a very low temperature one, so it's really, really weird. And in fact we don't really understand it, but what's clear is that the source of the fluids must have been very different from the source of the fluids that produce most of Derbyshire's lead mines. So it's still an active area of research, but it is a remarkable resource that was here. For quite a long time it was the richest copper mine in the world, with ore concentrations of over 10%. That's ridiculously high concentrations. So it would be really useful to understand why it got so concentrated and whether or not maybe there are other ones that we don't know about elsewhere.